We're on day 7. Today's target is bird's nest number 3. It's about 13 miles away. Otis is in there still sleeping. I'm going to get him up and moving here shortly, so we can get all packed up and get on our way. If we're on our way about 6:30, anticipating being there around 3 or 4 o'clock. Take some breaks and whatnot. About 2.5 miles down the path, we'll hit a spring where we'll have to water up. So there wasn't anything here at this dispersed location, but beautiful place to camp. Dispersed camping went well. A couple weird noises in the night, but nothing too scary or concerning. So overall, I'd say I'd call it a success. All right, so we stopped to get some water here at this spring. It's off the trail. You can see this one's nice as a piped spring, so we'll be able to fill up our water bag. The way we do it, there's multiple ways. We have this big gallon water container and a Sawyer filter, so it's going to fill up the gallon jug here. This is nice that it has a pipe spring. A lot of times it doesn't, and when it doesn't, you're trying to scoop out of the water down there. So we usually also carry a Ziploc bag that we can kind of dive in there and get a quart at a time, and then we'll pour it into the big filter. So after that's done filling, we'll show you how we then fill up our water bottles. All right, here comes Otis back. And then what we do is we usually try to hang it on a branch. So Otis, why don't we try this one right here? All right, I think that's not, may or may not work. It flicks pretty good, but as we take water out, it'll, see, whoop. So that's a little iffy, but we'll give it a go, see what happens here. So to then do the water, you take your bottle, put it down, and then on this end, we open up the tab, and then the gravity just takes it. And on these, it's nice that it fits kind of right in there, and we just leave it like that. I usually unscrew the top just a little bit to allow air in, and that'll sit there. It'll fill up, and then we're full of water. So if you had any questions on what we do water-wise, that is what we do. All right, so we're walking along and we stop all of a sudden because we have a black snake in our way. So we're just gonna kind of shoo it off with our hiking sticks, but kind of cool. See some wildlife out here. We stopped for lunch at Pass Mountain Hut. We're about 9 miles in on the day. It's about noon. We have 4 miles left to get to bird's nest number 3 shelter. It's about 4 miles, but it has a pretty big uphill there that neither of us are looking forward to. But we'll get through it, and then we'll check in there. This is a pretty nice shelter. Look around, there's the privy, bear box, nice fire pit over here, some trails down to the tent sites and whatnot. So pretty cool place. If we weren't heading for the next shelter, this would be a nice one to stay at. But we'll check in with you once we get to the next one. All right, so I think we're done hiking for the day. This is bird's nest number 3 hut. It's a little bit different. You know, it's got the platform there, you know, to sleep on, a little picnic table, fireplace on the inside. Haven't seen that yet. But overall, it seems like a pretty cool place. I think we're gonna sleep in the shelter tonight instead of the tent. And but it's a beautiful, beautiful area here. But after a 13.5 mile hike, you know, looking forward to kind of sitting down and not doing nothing. So tomorrow should be the last day on the trail. We're gonna go from here to Big Meadow Lodge and get the car, shower, and drive home. So we'll check back in with you in the morning and let you know how everything's going.